catchphrase. Catch me outside, while not properly pronounced, but
She said, catch me outside.
How is it going today? Loyalist Kingdom, my name's Dwayne.
My name's Jasmine.
We're Dwayne and Jazz. Today we have you 10 teens who got ridiculously rich from social media.
Okay.
And then the thought, this is by the richest, and then the thumbnail we saw.
Y'all already know, Catch Me Outside. I think that her fame is gone.
Yeah, I think
now.
it is. Let's dive on in.
Thankfully.
Let's see. I
don't even know why that was famous in the first place. Like,
I don't know. Let's dive on in.
We're often envious of celebrities who seem to be more talented, more fortunate, and better looking than the rest of us.
Nah,
we try to convince ourselves that we're just
surgery
the
streets.
But when we see people on social media striking it big, we have to wonder what they have that we don't, and how that netted them so much cash.
Right.
We may not have all the answers to those questions, but we'll show you 10 teens who got ridiculously rich from social media.
I bet the
Show off your
Kardashians
wealth of knowledge during our
Jenners.
quiz question.
Jenners.
Later in the video, we'll ask you a question, and you'll have to guess the answer. Don't miss it, because we'll reveal the answer at the end of the video. Pressing the subscribe button.
You got a gap like me.
Yeah, that's all.
But you'll be able to say that you're a part of the richest, and click that notification button to keep up to date with all
gotta do
our
that for us.
latest
Yeah, I like that little bell. That's cute.
Amanda Steele.
Don't know her.
I never heard.
17-year-old Amanda Steele started on the road to becoming a YouTube star before such a thing even existed. At the age of 10, she started a YouTube channel just to have the opportunity to talk about things she was passionate about, namely hair and makeup. Well, today some people join YouTube with the hope of someday ending up rich and famous. Amanda just wanted to be able to share her love
She's
of
the girl that
makeup with
danced
the
in
community.
that chandelier
Of course,
music video.
becoming rich and famous has surely been a nice bonus. She has almost 3 million subscribers on her YouTube channel, Makeup by Mandy24.
There you go.
And she has nearly as many followers on her Instagram, where she shows off her makeup and stylish outfits. Her fans love her, and since she started so young, many feel they've watched her grow up right before their eyes.
That's cool.
She's known as one of the biggest names in makeup and has collaborated with top makeup brands including CoverGirl, BH Cosmetics, L'Oreal, and Maybelline.
That is wonderful.
This is in addition to her modeling and acting, of course. All in all, she's accumulated a net worth of about $1.5 million before she's even old enough to vote.
That's awesome. That's very awesome.
Anthony Quintel.
I've heard of him.
Yeah.
He's been on.
Better known as Lil Anthony, Anthony Quintel is immensely popular.
Oh, wait, yes, I do know who that is.
Twitter, and other social
I think he
media
got popular on
platforms as
Vine
well.
or something.
His boisterous and outgoing personality
I figured out
and
who
his
he was
sassy
when Rice
attitude
from Distance.
have earned
Yeah, I
him
know,
over
right?
That's why I know the
1.5
name.
million followers. Like Amanda Steele, Anthony also started uploading videos at the age of 10.
They start off
guess
early.
That's the optimal time to get started.
I feel
if you want to
late.
do the whole earn some money
I feel super late.
So if you're over 10, sorry, it's too late for you. You'll just have to stick to watching videos. His fans love his penchant for gossip and his sick dance moves. They've even christened his iconic dance the chicken wing.
Right, that's when he was flapping
Although you can find his content on many platforms, he confesses that YouTube is his favorite because he enjoys the longer format.
It's our favorite
He also
too.
claims that his offline persona is pretty in keeping with his online one. That also personality helped him land a gig hosting the Teen Wolf
I didn't know that.
MTV website.
I did not know that.
All
like
in all,
people progress
Justin
off
himself
of
has
YouTube
landed
and do
him a
other
net worth
things.
of
Yeah.
approximately $700,000.
That's what I want for us.
Yeah, I know.
For that kind of money, we'd be willing to do the chicken wing too. Dimitri.
Never heard of him. Had no word.
Being known only by an alias is almost as cool as being rich. Although once you find out why this teen is using one, you might not think it's so cool. Have you ever shared something on Facebook only to find out later that it's actually fake news, as President Trump would say?
Fake news.
It's always so embarrassing when someone posts a Snopes article debunking the article we shared. But who is out there generating all this fake clickbait stuff in the first place? And what possible reason could they have for doing so? Do they just like making people feel silly, or is it some sort of social experiment?
I feel it is.
It turns out the reason is much simpler: cold, hard cash. A teenager from the Macedonian town of Veles, who goes by the alias Dimitri, shared that he got rich during the recent election by producing fake news stories.
Wow.
He earned tens of thousands of dollars in just a few months. That may not seem like much compared with the other teens on our list, but keep in mind where Dimitri lives, the annual salary is $4,800.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks to the pay-per-click business model and people's gullibility, this teen is now incredibly wealthy for making us look like fools on social media.
Wow.
Maddie Bragg.
Wow. Just, hey.
That's the scammer right
there. The sea of YouTube vloggers is no easy feat. There are thousands of channels showing makeup tips and lifestyle videos, but through it all, 18-year-old Maddie Bragg has managed to stand out. In her videos, the YouTube star seems approachable and personable and, of course, incredibly stylish. According to Maddie, her makeup videos are her most popular, but besides those, one in particular resonated with fans. It was a before and after video showing the effects of Maddie's
face.
Everybody wants to see those.
Simple, but it was so popular
with
her viewers because so many of them had gone through the same teenage rite of passage. Maddie admits her biggest challenge is thinking of new content to post. She tries her best to keep things fresh and original, and that can be challenging when you post regularly. Not only is Maddie a popular and wealthy teen, but she's fearless as well.
I just don't like that
she even has a video where she lets her boyfriend do her makeup. Now that's great.
You do that one day.
In addition to her social
I don't even wear any makeup still. I would want to see how good you would do.
Phone case, which sold out entirely in just 2 months.
Oh, wow.
Brendan Jordan.
I don't know any of these teens.
Brendan Jordan.
Oh wait, yes, I do. I know him.
He has some
I've seen him before.
What does he do?
I've seen him before. He used to be like bombing. It was like some live like shows that was happening, and he'll be like in the audience and just be bombing it, like just bombing it completely, doing what he's doing right there, like dancing and stuff. Like they'll be like, oh, give applause, whatever. People be clapping, but he's the only one that's like. And like posing and like vogue and everything.
In the crowd?
Yes, like in the camera, he's the only one like voguing and all that stuff. So that's how I know who he is.
Is that one it out?
Sense as well.
Yeah.
He earned his 15 minutes of fame when he was spotted dancing during a local news broadcast.
Yeah.
While the grand opening of a new mall isn't generally that exciting, Bretman managed to liven it up by performing the dance to Lady Gaga's Applause in a video that has been viewed over 3 million times on YouTube. This earned him an interview with the talk show and inspired him to start his own YouTube channel. On his channel, he dispenses makeup tips and life advice. He claims he was born to be a lot of makeup going on here. I see.
Yes, you can get famous for transforming.
His makeup is always perfection, and he provides an important voice for the LGBT community. He was also a part of Miley Cyrus's Insta Pride campaign.
I might do makeup, guys. I think I might beat this face up.
Keeping up with the Kardashians.
I'm just playing.
And he's done modeling as well. His social media fame caused him to be noticed by American Apparel, who loved both his looks and his message about equality. Teens aren't the only ones known for posing for Instagram photos. Celebrities also utilize the popular social media platform. For our quiz question today, can you guess who was the most followed Instagram celebrity in 2016? We'll give you the answer at the end of the video.
That's a hard one.
Beyonce?
Maybe Beyonce.
Bretman Rock.
Okay, we know who that is.
Yeah, and definitely know who that is. Yeah, that's my
Makeup
guy.
vlogs are so popular right now
Bretman.
because many of us struggle with even basic makeup applications.
And he's
so
like, he's like an expert. He's a magician.
Yeah.
I love it. And I love his attitude.
Right now, contouring is all the rage. So if you're looking for a YouTube makeup guru to teach you the best tricks,
we need to get him on the couch.
Yes, y'all go follow him right now, because I promise you'll be rolling.
After posting a basic makeup tutorial called How to Contour, Bretman Rock's YouTube page blew up, and he now has about 1.5 million followers on YouTube alone.
Also on Instagram,
Not only will he teach you how to get the perfect smoky
I thought it was Zendaya
but
at
will have
first.
you laughing.
Everyone keeps saying that they think it's
At first glance, I thought it was Zendaya. I was like,
techniques. He also dispenses helpful life advice like what to do if you're running late for school. All presented with his signature attitude, of course.
Yes.
Thanks to his social media earnings, it's estimated that Bretman currently has a net worth of over $650,000. that could buy a lot of highlights.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah,
Tana Mongeau.
Mongoose. I call her Mongoose.
Why does everybody say it different ways?
What do you mean you don't know who Tana Mongeau is?
We saw her during Orlando. We just passed by her.
Controversial and
we did see her. We just like kind of passed. Not saying we don't like her.
Yeah, no.
We just passed.
She's been on YouTube for 2 years, and in that time has amassed about 2.5 million followers. Her fans love her irreverent attitude and long-winded rants about everything from her nails to Panera Bread's.
I'm gonna have rants too on my channel.
Although most of her videos are laugh out loud hilarious, some has a more serious tone as she talks about her rough childhood and current struggles. She's even popular with her fellow YouTube stars and has collaborated with Cody Ko, Jonah Green, Paulina Baragova, Shannon.
I don't know any of it. That shows you how big YouTube is.
Her comical rants, endless story times, and constant oversharing have earned her a net worth of over $350,000. While that's an impressive sum, she might need to spend some of that money on her bail. She was recently arrested at Coachella, and although there are several sources that verify this, Tana herself hasn't stated why yet, although she promises she will in an upcoming video. We can also use that playlist. As she assures
I don't think anybody would want to
still look great,
speak on their rest.
Lauren Gray.
Name is very familiar.
Yeah, Rice
Those people love to sing, even though they won't do it outside of the shower. It can be embarrassing to put yourself out there, but being able to lip sync instead of actually sing probably helps. Lauren Gray Beach, best known as Lauren Gray.
She has very pretty eyes.
She's taller than I thought she would be, yo.
Yeah, we did see her. She was like taller than me.
And you now. You may not get to hear her singing voice, but you have to admit she has some amazing moves in her videos. She's been on the social media scene for about
that's what she looks like without makeup?
She looks totally different.
Oh, wow.
With her hair out.
To sing along and check out her awesome singing routines, check out her Musical.ly. If you just want to laugh until your sides hurt over some hilarious videos, then subscribe to her YouTube channel. But if you just want to admire her style, she has
I didn't know, I thought it was just Musical.ly.
Lauren Gray is one girl who certainly seems to be doing it all. It's estimated that she has a net worth of over $200,000.
Okay.
Shawn Mendes.
That's my guy.
That's my guy.
You might recognize 18-year-old Shawn Mendes as the singer of Stitches and I'll Treat You Better.
Love all his songs.
The incredibly popular songs that made it onto the U.S. Billboard and wealth to social media in more ways than one.
Yeah. He started on Vine.
He wouldn't even know how to play the guitar if it wasn't for
he started on Vine.
Because he learned by watching
him
tutorials there.
Cameron Dallas and all them. Madcon, he was with them. And then he just got signed.
Before he was a famous pop star, he was just another guy posting vines.
Well, you were on Vine, so you know that.
Yep, I knew that.
Videos of him showing
he started on it early. He got on it when
it
it first came out.
Along to popular songs. In just a year of posting, he was the third most popular musician on Vine.
Wasn't Bryson Tiller?
This led to him being discovered online, and before long, he was performing his music offline as well as on. He went on to become the youngest artist to debut in the top 25 on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100.
There you go.
He still stays true to his social media roots, however, and maintains a number of social media accounts on different platforms.
It's hard for me to maintain that,
here we go. This is what you've been waiting for.
You may not recognize her name, but we bet you put 2 and 2 together if you heard her say her catchphrase. Catch me outside, while not properly pronounced, became
she said, catch me outside.
Faithful phrase during her appearance on the Dr. Phil show in September 2016.
And the thing was, that happened a long time ago.
We've been
we have been reacting to it, and then it just blew up.
Again, I'm like, it blew up again. And I'm just like,
months later,
yeah, it does.
People immediately began quoting her unique accent, which she claims is from the streets.
No, it ain't. It's
Once she left the show, we assumed that we wouldn't be hearing from her again unless we were watching an episode of Cops. However, we were wrong to count her out so quickly. She became an overnight sensation, accumulating massive amounts of followers on social media. She also does product placements on Instagram, where she has over 8 million followers. She was even featured in a music video by rapper Kodak Black in his video for Everything 1K. Overall, it's expected she'll be a millionaire before the year
I applaud
over.
Everyone else but this one. Okay.
Have you figured out the answer
I
to our trivia question yet? Which celebrity was the most followed on Instagram in 2016? And no, it's not the Catch Me Outside girl. The answer is Selena Gomez, who has an incredible 117 million followers.
Jesus. What she do?
We just trying to get $1 million. That's all we. That's it. We're just trying to get $1 million. Real quick. Then we were trying to get 10. Now we're trying to get 100.
I'm happy with my one.
Yeah, but no, like let me see what the comments say.
They gonna fire that Cash Me Outside girl all the way.
Yeah, it's not loading.
Well, it's not loading. But yeah. All the other ones, they have a pretty legitimate way of how they got there. Like
hers was luck.
Hers was luck. Like luck.
I can say that's luck. She ain't put no work into doing all that.
Like
work. Luck.
I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but I am not going to praise somebody disrespecting their mom. I'm just not. Like, I'm not going to find that cute. I'm not going to find that funny. I'm not going to give you fame and wealth. Oh, yeah, promote my product for calling your mom a whore. Like, no. Like, I'm not doing that.
I mean, hopefully she get her stuff together. And then she could turn the leaf. I
know what the problem is.
I want her to turn a new leaf and get her stuff together and then be a great role model.
She's not going to because the mom lets her do that. And the mom is helping her do that, helping her act that way because the mom saw that was giving her attention and money. So she was like, oh yes, you go ahead and keep acting bad. You keep doing that. Bring mama some money. Like I'm not, because I cannot even imagine me saying the stuff that she has said or done to her mom. I wouldn't be on this couch, okay? I'd be up in heaven looking down on all you others, okay? I would not even be here. I just can't. That's just one thing I just can't do. I don't like disrespect or anything. So that's like.
Hope she gets it together though.
She's not.
Okay, Jasmine. We don't know until we know. So we wait for years and see what happens. And then if I do, you owe me food. So anyway, guys.
Okay. Please come I hope you remember that in a few years. Don't forget to like,
subscribe.
and share.
It's just smart, guys. Deuces.